Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. I felt like I wanted to come on and do another message with you guys. Okay, I quite like having a look at the actual cards at this angle. Anyway, I am using the Ancient Italian Tarot. I felt drawn to use these cards earlier on, but we're saving them for now. The Sacred Spirit reading cards and the Sacred Destiny Oracle cards. I don't know how long the message will be. I do not know what the message will be about. There's lots of talk in the air. I could sit and talk to you guys all day, but it can be a little bit distracting and there are other things that I would like to accomplish. Okay, so let's have a look at these cards and see what story wants to come out. I feel like I've got a stitch under my left rib. And I'm looking at a sign that says, live the life you love. Let's have a message. We have the High Priestess. That's the Divine Feminine's energy. She is reading from a book. I have been studying, actually. I've been putting my thoughts together about some material that I'm wanting to put together and share. So, the Divine Feminine. Now, what's this? This cloak that's around you, it's around your head. You're cloaked. What are you cloaked in? You're being cloaked in knowledge. I feel like you're resting and taking time here. You look quite comfortable, very settled at home. Feet up on the cushion, on the footstool. And it's like you're educating yourself. Look how big your crown is. Your knowledge is expanding here, Divine Feminine. Okay, so we have the High Priestess. Oh, we have the Ten of Cups, very nice. I feel like you're grounding this in. This, let me hold it up first before I put it into position so you can see. This 10th cup, it's like it's grounding in. What's it grounding in? The Nine of Cups. And the Nine of Cups is a representation of the Divine Masculine ready for union. So it's like he's living the life that he loves. That's really what the Nine of Cups is. About fulfilling their own wishes. They're single, they're independent, and they're looking for love. But that's kind of like the last thing that's on the agenda for the Divine Masculine. Feels like your cup, your unconditional love here, this one cup, has grounded it in. Have you sealed the deal? Or it's 369 and the goose drank wine. Okay. The Seven of Wands. There's a, I will say there is a bit of a defensiveness here. It is about standing your ground, but I feel the masculine energy being a bit guarded. The Three of Wands with the Three of Wands. So that's Six of Wands. I feel like, this is really about like handing over your, when you're self-achieved, should we say self-achieved, as the Nine of Cups will be, he's used to kind of looking after himself, going after his wishes. And so this feels a little bit as if he doesn't really want to hand over or share that. He has the Ace of Wands, which is being guarded. The opportunity for adventure, to add adventure. So he's a bit guarded when it comes to this opportunity of added adventure to his life. It's like the Ten of Cups is the last thing on the agenda. So it does feel like, in a way, it's kind of like giving up your freedom. So it's being self-satisfied. but there is this longing for love. One more. We can have one more. What I'm feeling here, because how I'm looking at it, I'm looking at the alignment, and it comes from, I don't know if these are two little homes, but it just kind of brings me in alignment with the Six of Cups, and she's reading the story. So you sealing in the deal is remembering what love is, remembering the history. That's what it is, that remembering history. Whether that's the history between yourself and your divine masculine, but I felt like you were studying. So if you're cloaked in memorabilia, so I feel as if the divine masculine, he might be seeing visions of you, remembering you wherever you are going, especially if he's had a drink. He wonders if he's seeing things. Let's have a look at this card. That's the kind of energy. Did I just see that? Look at the expression on his face. I feel like this is, it's the Knight of Swords, but I feel like you sparked like his passion. I felt like a spark coming off of the sword. Okay, let's have a bit of a closer examination of him. He's got a spur on his boot. So something spurred him on. Maybe it's a memory, a story he may want to discuss. It's about reminiscing. Memorabilia. Does he have something of yours? You might need to return it. Okay, but he's remembering something. Something spurs him on here. A spark. Now his flame in his helmet is a bit droopy. So I'm not really sure. I'm not sure he's sure what's going on. So we'll leave it like that. Let's have a look at the underlying energy though, the bottom of the deck. Oh, okay, you want to have a look at this card as well? We can take this card. Queen of Cups. Wow, your cup is big, just like your crown is here. You got a whole lot of love to give. And a lot of stories that seem to make sense. It's like it's bringing history. It's bringing history together. Signs, synchronizations. Okay. I feel like you're mapping out a treasure map. You're onto something, divine feminine. And it's like the divine masculine, I believe he's onto that as well. I'm not sure what kind of sync's coming, but it's really syncing up with you, your life. And, okay. One of your feet is off of your footstool. What does that mean? You're putting your foot down on a footstool. Oh, I'm feeling the energy that you're not here to be walked over, divine feminine. So you've kind of put your foot down, and the masculine's had some kind of realization here. You're not here to be stepped over, walked over. Queen of Cups. The acknowledgement of love. Right, I'm not even going to look at the bottom of the deck. That one, the next card that was on the top, flipped over with that. Let's put them cards over there. Let's have a look at the Sacred Destiny card and see what card wants to come out. All I'm singing is, show me the way to go home. I'm tired and I want to go to bed. I had a little drink about an hour ago, and it's gone right to my head. There's the card. Okay, let's have some coffee. Sober you up a bit. Sobriety. Okay. Word of the week. Forgiveness. You hear that birdie outside? I feel like the Divine Masculine here, well, maybe he's looking for forgiveness. Maybe he did walk over the Divine Feminine. He stepped right over her and didn't really acknowledge her. The acknowledgement's coming in now, as in sign synchronizations. Let's have a look at this forgiveness, this character here. Looks like there's been an eclipse. This is coming into the new moon energy here. Or coming out of it. I'm not sure. Let's read the card, forgiveness. Interesting, it opens up to community. So I feel like the Divine Masculine maybe feels like he hasn't just let him... Oh, I wasn't even going to say that. He hasn't just let himself down. He's let his community down. I was going to say he hasn't just let the Divine Feminine down. But that's how it came out. He hasn't just let himself down, he's let his community down. So forgiveness, sunset glow. As the sun sinks behind the horizon, and you have to remember that the Divine Masculine's energy is the sun. As the sun sinks behind the horizon, and the reds and oranges turn to the lavenders and deep purples of the ensuing night, the day is complete. Sunset signifies that a new cycle has begun. As each star emerges into the velvet sky, we enter a realm of the dark unknown, where magic and even the mystery of life itself seems to shimmer above us. To be regretting that the day is done is to miss the glory of the starry heavens above. The secret landscape, the sacred landscape wants you to know it is human to want to hold on to the past, our memories, experiences and relationships. However, there can be times when we are carrying so much of the past that we can't fully see the present. The past doesn't need to equal the future. Just because you had a pattern or a reoccurring challenge in the past doesn't mean that it needs to reoccur in the future. The key is to be willing and ready to simply and clearly let go of the hold that the past has on you. The past is gone, and it's okay to let it go. The way to do this is to fully immerse yourself in the here and now. Be super aware of the sights, sounds, smells, textures, and energy of your present. When you do this, the past simply vanishes and the glory of the present emerges. Wow, look how I've placed that card. It's like the Holy Grail here with the Divine Feminine and she's holding it. Wow. Okay, let's end this part of the reading with a Sacred Spirit reading card. Okay, the top card wants to be acknowledged again. Let's acknowledge it. Lead the way. Card number 23, light your own path. Let's lead the way then. We'll pop that one back in. It's the cover of the book. Wants to be acknowledged. Okay. And the message is, how interesting, I was looking at this tree and I was feeling the electricity from it. And the card that's come out is, whew, that's a glow, isn't it? Living light energy. See the beauty in life. I want to say that's really your Divine Feminine. See the beauty of the Divine Feminine. I want to say as well, because it's really much pointed out about signs coming in. remembering, not kind of believing your eyes. And it's time to tap into that, the magic of our universe and how it gets messages to you. How you're always being guided. See the beauty in life and spend time in nature. That will so help you to get grounded as well, Divine Masculine. I've been studying this today about the root chakra. It's really important that that's in alignment for even any of the other chakras to be fully functional. Get out in nature. Okay, so see the beauty in life and spend time in nature. Understanding that everything is energy. The air we breathe, the elements, emotions, sounds, animals, people, our thoughts. All of this is energy. Living light energy is positively charged and full of physical life, radiating its permanence throughout the universe. Cosmic and earthly energy is all living light energy, as it stems from the celestial light source. All of creation, the cosmic Big Bang, and its remnants make up the wonderful and beautiful collective of living light energy. It is pure energy that vibrates at its original blueprint. While energy is transformed, transmuted, and recycled across time, its living light energy hums in synchronicity with universal planning. All energy pulses its divine signature, with plants and animals also resonating with living light energy. The very state of their being, biologically unaltered, is an open receptacle to living light energy, with creation in all forms stemming from its divine beauty. That birdie out there is really chirping. I don't know if you can hear him. Opening yourself to receive living light energy requires only an open heart that wishes to be balanced and harmonised with universal flow and the divine source of all that is. Whole and complete, this energy now awaits you to integrate and unify your heart into an all-love energy. Currently, you may have discovered or reignited a passion for crystals and gemstones, water gardens, walking or hiking in nature, and gardening. These beautiful energies are encouraging you to connect with living light energy, to open your heart to natural beauty and the breath of life. Right now, see the beauty in life, the simplicity of nature, and its divine elegance will encourage you to reset your mind in the present moment. All energy is recycled. Know that now you are changing your attitude in life, soon to emerge from the deep slumber of transformation. Surround yourself with living light energy. I'll repeat that. Surround yourself with living energy such as plants, crystals, or minerals to support your light body through this powerful transition. The shadow aspect is hatred, dissonance, and exhaustion. The sacred crystal, celestite. The angel assistance is Archangel Ariel. Healthy living, connecting to animals and nature. And the affirmation is I integrate living light energy within my heart, mind and soul. I am one. Okay, well that's the way to do it. Apparently, it will all become apparent. Right, let's get one more story out. Okay, the first card is the Four of Swords. This is about resting, rejuvenating and healing. It feels like you've been encased in this healing egg. And it feels like you're ready to come out of that now. Look how much you've grown. There's not much space in there. So it feels like you're wanting to grow. There's this energy of not wanting to allow yourself to grow. I feel like these are quite sharp with the Four of Swords here. But I feel like as you grow, that's just you're gonna come closer and closer. There's an energy of not getting too close to the fray. But it's like it's inevitable. We have the Hermit. So you're going to have to come out of Hermitage at some point. Now, it's not a dark background here. He's out in the light. Okay. You don't need that star in that lantern to shine so brightly now. But there's a flame you're holding. Hold a candle. You can light your own way. I feel like you've had loads of practice. You're very wise. It's like you can lead yourself. But there's the energy of you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. Okay. So it's like you can lead you to knowledge because the Hermit is wise. He wants to know everything. So you can lead me to all the knowledge, but you can't make me share. That kind of energy. It's like, but it's inevitable. Just with the with Ascension. Let's have another card. There you go. It's your transformation. It's like you shed your old skin. Everything's been dropped away. It's fallen. It's all fallen to the wayside as you've been shown the way. It's like without you knowing, you've kind of already dumped all your baggage. So it's kind of like inevitable at some point, you're going to grow some skin. The Death card. It's like I feel like this energy of otherwise you'll take this to the grave. So you have all this wisdom and it's like the energy of, well, you can't take this to the grave. You've been given this for a reason. And then we have the Tower. So we're going to stop there. Okay, what's going on in the Tower? I feel like you're a little kid up here in the Tower hiding away. And it's like you're not. You're a grown man. A very wise man. It's like you're being pushed. There's a cannon at the top there. So you're prepared to fight back. But the lightning strikes. Bricks are falling everywhere. The old version of you is already dead. Setting you free from your prison there. Whoa. Come on, you need to go out. Get some air. See the light? There's a shield of honour. I felt really breathless then, like I had to really gasp for a breath. You need some freshness, a breath of fresh air. Bottom of the deck. There you are, Divine Masculine, sitting there. You know, you've got your foot on a cushion as well, but you're kind of looking to the side, a bit like how the Queen of Cups was, but at least she was giving you eye contact and saying, look, I can't allow myself to be walked over anymore. And the same goes for you, and you need to acknowledge that. that you're here not to be walked over, you're here to step up. Your crown is blue, and so is your chest, which takes me to communicating. So you can kind of feel your body is letting you know your emotions and wanting to communicate with you. It's like you need to acknowledge this. And you know that because you're the hermit. You know what you need to acknowledge because you're wise. Who is this creature that you have next to you? You're resting your arm on them. What kind of, is that an eagle or a vulture? Who is this? They're supporting you, or are you supporting them? In a way, it feels like someone's your crutch. Because you're hanging on to a crutch here and one here, and there's a hook to it. This person could be a crutch to you, holding you back. You need to step up. I feel like you're not allowed to allow yourself to be walked over anymore. You're the emperor. Let's see what your sacred destiny card would like to say regarding this situation. Let's bring it forward a bit. Bring it closer examination. There we go. Push it up that way. Oh. Sacred destiny. This is a 52 card deck to discover the landscape of your soul. There's a real strong energy that you're not allowed to take this to the grave. The Sacred Destiny card is purity. It's cold out there and bright, especially when there's snow out. Everything seems more brighter, doesn't it? Noticing the colours more. The differences in eye colour here. So I feel like you're pure, Divine Masculine, and maybe tarnished by a certain look that you've been carrying around with you. I feel like that's fallen away. Purity. The first snow. All looks very snowy, doesn't it? Well, apart from the Tower card. The backgrounds do look snowy. Before the first snow, the earth is dark and cold. Fallen trees from autumn storms lay haphazardly atop the decaying leaves that cover the forest floor. However, when the first snow arrives, the darkness and decomposing soil are replaced by a purity that is light and bright. In the sunshine, the individual snowflakes atop the snowdrifts sparkle with crystalline light. Harsh sounds are muffled, sharp corners and rugged edges are muted. Everything feels fresh and new. Debris seemingly disappears beneath the pristine white landscape. Softly falling snow illuminates the environment in a diffusion of swirling forms. At night, in the light of the full moon, the first snow is glowing and serenely silent, turning everything into an enchanted fairy tale realm. In some mystical traditions, descending snow symbolises the transmission of knowledge from a higher plane the heavens, to the lower planes, the earth, thus bringing purity to the earth. And that's you, Divine Masculine, having these transmissions. In some mystical traditions, descending snow symbolises the transmission of knowledge from a higher plane, the heavens, to the lower planes, the earth, thus bringing purity to the earth. So are you taking it to the grave? Well, in some form, yes. You're taking it to the soil. You're bringing it to the soil. Okay. The sacred landscape wants you to know, no matter what has happened in the past, everything can be fresh and new again. The purity of your soul is shining through everything that you encounter. You are entering into a period of grace. Simply open your heart and know that the best is yet to be. The past does not need to equal the future. Your future can be and will be, in brackets. So your future can be and will be shimmering, sparkling and bright. Old, limiting patterns are dropping away. Reoccurring challenges are releasing. This is a time of redemption, forgiveness and holy healing. How beautiful. Next card is relaxation, so relax. The sacred spirit. Let's see what message wants to come by the sacred spirit. Card number 1. Align your universe. You need to navigate distractions. Okay. Mr. Emperor. Align your universe. That's the energy of the magician. Navigate distractions and organise your life. Much like an astrological alignment, the mind, body and spirit need consistent alignment as we navigate our daily life, social calendars, employment, family and home life. Challenges to our thoughts and beliefs can shake us to our very core. Our values can be destabilised and altered if we have limited confidence in our direction or focus in life. Without the sanctity of alignment of the spirit, how will you know where you are going in life? When there are too many distractions or issues all happening at once, we struggle to focus on the important things. What do you feel is a priority or non-priority in your current circumstances? Right now, you require an alignment in your priorities. Much like the stars contained within the universe, your energy is scattered across time. Distractions and scattered energy are causing lost and missed opportunities for your soul to thrive. Health is also a factor now. Take time to make your health and well-being a priority. Align your chakras and energy centres for stability and clarity and sense of self. You are the centre of your universe. You must align your life accordingly. Seek a suitable professional. However, this is not a chance to be selfish for ego or shadow-based reasons. Your soul and spirit need you to take charge of your life now, placing yourself as a priority. You can only do that when you have your energy aligned with clear focus and understanding of where you are right now. Start using a daily or weekly calendar to record your current and future activities and events. When you align yourself to your own universe, you will begin to see positive changes and experiences relating to yourself and others. Energy balancing is a required state of maintaining adequate health. Adjusting the core of your being to a higher vibration allows a ripple effect to shift and integrate new energy through your whole being. The shadow aspect, attention seeking, and selfishness. The sacred crystal is natural citrine. The angel assistants, guardian angel Lavia, lucid dreaming, and universal alignment. And the affirmation, it is safe for me to release the fear of the unknown. I can move forward with energy and enthusiasm. That was an awesome message. Okay, I'm going to end with a Rumi message. Let's just find where Rumi is. I was just about to say, I'm just going to visit the watering hole. I'm just going to grab my cup of coffee. Not the ladies' room today. Okay. And I've not been in the pub either. So it's not me singing, show me the way to go home. Unless that's on the agenda for later. Listen, who knows? I'm tired and I want to go to bed. After one drink, I'm very tired and I want to go to bed. Okay. We have passion for purpose. I believe this card came out the other day. I'm going to get another card because the familiarity. Okay, it's come up recently. So we're just going to read the first part. I actually want a kind of a different message to resonate with. To resonate to. Okay. Something new to resonate to. That's a good title. See if I can remember it. I always forget it and then I have to kind of search through the reading sometimes. And it's like, okay. Something new to resonate to. Love, like life, flows through the heart. Feel the thrill of the flow and say nothing. Rumi. Do you yearn to find your way, to fulfill your divine destiny, to know the purpose for your presence within this sacred body of the Earth Mother? Your heart is questing for deeper meaning. It desires certainty as to your sacred tasks for this lifetime. Your heart wants to know why you were born, for what purpose. You must know that the answer to these questions is love. I bring you your answer straight from the heart of the universe. Be wild within your passion. Do that which stirs your soul, even when it makes you uncomfortable, especially then. For what is being truly alive, if not a decision to be open instead of resistant, to be wild rather than comfortable, so that at any moment we will be ready for the invitation of the Divine Beloved to come closer. I call to you now, the you that is beyond your mind, the you that the heart knows, the you that cannot deny life. To that you, I ask this question: what stirs the passion of your nature? Do that, be that. And that's the key. What stirs the passions of your nature? Do that, be that. Okay, I've got it. And the card is Blood Angel. Card number 7. The Cosmic Heart comes afterwards. Card number 8. 7. Blood Angel. In the midst of the darkness, a moon appeared with its brilliance. Stepping down from the clouds, it glanced at me, like a falcon that hunts a bird and steals it away. It captured me and flew back to infinite space. As I looked for myself, I could not find me, for my body had become all soul in the tenderness of love. The 9 spheres of heaven dissolved in that moon, as the ship of my existence drowned in the sea of love. Rumi. Well, that's quite an in-depth way to kind of explain what's gone on when the Divine Masculine's looking up at the moon. Do you dare place a limit on how much life you can contain? I pour of myself into your heart and invite you to become nothing and everything with me. Let us be the sunrise that greets the new day and the sunset that honours the dying of the day in radiant glory. Let us be the angel of light arising from darkness and the starburst in the awakening heart of a human beloved. Be the moon at the back of my heart and the sun at the front of my heart. Be wordless and wise. Let us have nothing that we know for certain and be content. Let us be all and let us be nothing. Let us be. Let's bring that in a bit. The Oracle of the Blood Angel comes to you with a particular message. You are being given the gift of more life. You may experience this as growth, expansion, more energy, more life force or divine electricity circulating through your system. The Blood Angel understands that in the gift of greater life, which enables a soul to live more of its essence, becoming a more palpable divine presence upon this earth, there are many unavoidable experiences. One of these is that there will be more sunsets to counter the increase in your sunrises. This is about balance. When opening up to receive more, one needs to empty out what has been to allow for a new influx of energy. It is not about an exchange of equal measure, for you will receive according to the great generosity of life itself, and thus even more shall be offered in compensation for what you are willing to release. However, release must take place. Balance is the natural law. The sunset makes way for a time of night. That might be the darkness of grief, or the stirring of unknown places within that only reveal themselves in clarity the following morning. Being ready to endure the sunset and the night to become ready to receive the sunrise, and with it more life, is your divine task now. Why is this coming to you? You are ready for it. You have outgrown what has been, and it cannot satisfy your soul anymore. A part of you, your mind perhaps, may question whether or not you really want the change inherent in this oracle, divine gift or not. You may prefer that things remain the same. But what are you really wanting in that belief? Happiness? A sense of safety and security? Love? Remember that in any divine gift, no matter whether it seems to come at first through an obvious bestowal of grace, such as a wish coming true or a prayer being answered, or through a hidden grace of a loss or ending in our lives, there is always an offering of greater life within it. The blood angel tells you to not make yourself too small for what is happening in your soul and life now by holding on to what you know or holding on when it is better to let go. It may not be easy, but you will gain more trust in the divine, in you, in life, and great power and heavenly play can and will flow through your soul into the world. The blood angel invites you to accept the genius of life and allow it to flow through you, circulating your divine light even more abundantly into the world around you. This oracle comes with a particular blessing of well-being and vitality. You have perhaps become tired or are well but seek to engage in new projects or practices that will stretch or challenge you. The blood angel brings you the blessing of whatever energy is required to expand into where life is leading you. What the divine has instilled within your heart shall be financed with life force and energy, so it may be brought to fulfillment. This is the sacred contract of human life. The journey shall be taken by the soul, and there will be challenges, and yet what is required for divine fulfillment will always be available. If you have been struggling with your energy levels or with emotional or psychological challenges, more so than usual perhaps, then you are asked to complete the sacred honouring ritual for the Cloak of the Christ oracle after you have completed the ritual for the blood angel. The reason for this is that your energy, as you are going through growth and opening, can become unstable for a time, more porous or vulnerable than usual. This is nothing to be concerned about, but you will benefit from more spiritual protection during this time. These rituals will assist you in gaining additional spiritual protection. If you need to take any particular action to bring yourself healing and wellness, these rituals will help you become conscious of and ready for that action, simply through life experiences and internal wisdom when the time is right. Okay, so let's do this first. Sacred honouring ritual. Say, blood angel of unconditional life and divine love, bless me with the life force I need to attain my divine destiny. I open to your grace with perfect trust and perfect love, so be it. Close your eyes and notice your breath. Imagine or intend that you can sense the blood moving in your veins. So much life abounds in your body, soul. In your own time, just open your eyes. You have completed your honouring ritual. Okay, so let's have a look where the Cloak of the Christ is. It's card number 4, the Emperor, page number 32. So this will help you through your transition. Open your arms wide above your head and tip your gaze gently up towards the heavens. If you are inside, imagine or intend that you can gaze beyond the spiritual structure. Doesn't say that. Let's start again, yes? Okay. Open your eyes wide and open your arms. Open your eyes wide. Open your arms wide above your head and tip your gaze gently up towards the heavens. If you are inside, imagine or intend that you can gaze beyond the physical structure of the ceiling, right into the sky that lies above. Lower your arms to prayer position at your heart and say aloud, if possible, Rumi and Jesus Christ, who love me without condition, offer me the cloak of the Christ, the mantle of divine protection now, that I may receive the karmic grace and healing I need through the power and mercy of your presence. Thank you. Sit quietly and imagine you are surrounded by a dark, comforting cloak. You can easily breathe through it. You can easily see light within it, or filtering through it if needs be, or you may feel comfortable in the darkness. Let it be whatever is most relaxing and soothing for you. You may even imagine it to be the night sky dappled with stars wrapping around you. Close your eyes and relax now for as long as feels good. This may be for a minute, for 15 or 20 minutes, or longer. Just be with what feels appropriate and best for you at this time. When you feel you are ready to arise from your rest, simply place your hands at your heart and say thank you. You may notice strong, energetic sensations or emotions during this process or in the day following. You may notice repetitive thought patterns that you need to confront and challenge with more loving thoughts. You may have significant dreams in the evening following also. It may be very subtle for you, so much so that you wonder if anything has happened and if it has worked. It has. The effect will be demonstrated at the right time. Trust. Beautiful reading there, guys. Okay, I will catch up with you soon. Take care. Much love. Bye for now.